Hello, good morning.
Welcome to 1111
Conversations with Jen and Mao.
Today is
Wisdom Wednesday, miércoles de sabiduría.
Buenos días, bienvenidos al programa 1111 en Conversaciones con Jen y Mao. Hoy es el miércoles de sabiduría.
Now,
share your wisdom with us.
And
what you got? What you got?
Let me know if you
Hi,
like.
Dennis. How are you? Good morning. Coffee and Conversations with the Stars. Hello, my dear. That's so sweet.
Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
happy to see you.
I have my cafecito
Hola,
too.
buen día. Millones de bendiciones. Bendición, Madre Aguirre. So, put your name in the comment box if your handle is a little difficult. I don't know everybody's handle, so
Ronald!
Prince Shaw in the house. The
opening countdown is Great Audition.
Yay, we tried it. We did it. All
yeah,
right.
baby, I wanted to try something new. And
Good morning, Ronald. Good morning, NH7S. What is your name?
And I actually
box.
surprised Jennifer also.
Yes, I had no idea.
I said, I got to try something new. I want to try it.
Yes.
See if it works. And if it doesn't, we'll scrap it. But I said, just stand on the side and watch it happen.
Love it, love it, love it. All right. Welcome, welcome. Let's see who is here. And we can say good morning to our beautiful regulars. We have Pammy and Raul, and we have Paula Laura. Buenos días.
Ahí está. Ahí está. So tell me, what did you think about the countdown?
I liked it.
You liked it?
I wasn't sure what it was. I'm like, is that what they're seeing? Or are they seeing something else? And we're seeing the countdown.
So basically, the world I live in, right, is they would click the action, then the thing starts, because that's how the show starts,
right?
Anywhere on public television.
Yeah.
And then the hosts come in because they've been presented.
Right, yeah, exactly. So cool. We are moving up in the world. What's up? Getting more sophisticated.
Ya vamos.
Hello, Steve Randell. Ronald Sulfaro.
Ronald de Sulfaro.
Gabe. Hello, Gabe. I would love your, what is the one wisdom, what is the one burning, wise advice that you want to give the world?
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
Thing, bless you, that you just want to share? Because here at 1111, we will listen to you. Why? Because we are a community, and that's our way.
That's who we are, baby.
That's right.
That's who we are.
Díganme, un consejo de sabiduría. Hoy es sabiduría, miércoles de sabiduría. ¿Qué han aprendido ustedes en la vida? What have you learned in life so far that you feel like, you know what? I became wiser because of this.
Buenos días, Ana Maria
Let's make
Somaya.
another movie. Yes, and yes, Dennis.
Let's make another movie.
I love it. Hello, it's great to talk to you too. It's a beautiful day in the Inland Empire. Yes, it is.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Ooh, I like that. Dennis says, outdream yourself.
There we go, baby. I like your language.
That. Yes, yes, yes. All righty.
So, in case you're wondering, we're speaking to a friend of ours, Dennis, who was in our movie After School,
yes,
where he plays the gentleman I'm working with, and he fires me because he finds me drinking.
On the job.
On the job.
Yes, yes, yes. That was yesterday.
Yes, this is today.
No,
this
my
is,
love,
this is right now.
Oh, this is today.
Yes. Paula, Lara, Tina, Gil.
All right.
¿Quién más?
And
Greg Morgan.
How are you, Greg? Nice to see you. All righty. Let's see what our angels want to say. And we're going to do one angel card. Is that what we decided? And then one new card from the new stack.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. And here we go.
Let's do one little pass of just
Okay, I've been doing it, but go ahead and do it.
Just
I have learned to love our Lord first, then follow your dreams. Amen to that. I love that. Yes, yes, yes,
right.
yes.
Aquí estamos, chica.
Está bien, chico. A ver. Blessings.
Blessings, amigos.
Muchas
bendiciones para todos.
Yes, mira, son lluvias de bendiciones como dice mi madre. Look.
Lluvias de True Form Films.
It is raining blessings right there. Can you see it? It's snowing blessings. I love
it. There we go. Why don't we put this right there?
Okay.
Okay, and what's the message today?
Well, actually, because we're doing our new thing, I've not done. He aprendido a vivir el día a día. Ana María, perfecto, eso es exactamente.
Pero es que ahí es donde uno debe vivir.
Ahí es donde uno
día a día
presente.
Darle gracias al día por lo que uno tiene.
Yes.
Porque mañana no sabemos.
Let's go. Vamos a entrar al elevador. Vamos a subir nuestras energías, nuestra vibración. We're raising the vibration and our frequency going up to the 11th floor. The most amazing spiritual party ever. And our 11th floor of the universe, right? That's where we get to create awesome, yummy conversations, where we get to manifest together.
I love how she lights up
during
this show, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you. Because this makes her really happy.
Yes.
It's not that it doesn't make me happy, but my woman, my lady, my soulmate lights up talking to you guys.
Thank you.
Look at that glow.
Yes. I send you love. I send you, for me, it's about us gathering together and raising each other up, because together is where we're stronger. So we have got up to the most magical elevator ride to the 11th universal floor of the world. Okay. So.
Vamos, chica, vamos a subir. Que nos estamos subiendo en el elevador mágico que nos va a llevar a esa parte del mundo donde uno puede crear la fiesta. Esas puertas se abren.
La fiesta espiritual más rica del mundo.
Y ese cuarto puede verse como tú quieras.
El 8º piso del universo. Él se sienta y me empieza a mirar. All right, here we
go.
El
elevador. Si quieren que salga el elevador.
Miren quién está. Look who's in our elevator.
Se abre, el elevador se abre y ¡pum!
Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty.
A celebrar. All right, let's have some fun. Jamila in the house. It had to be Stu.
It had to be Stu. Wonderful.
She is glowing. Yes, blessings. Our dream. I thank you, Dennis. It's a fun time. It's a fun time.
You know what happens through the day? My woman gets plugged in the morning, right? She's got the battery. By 4 o'clock, she's like this.
I know. I wish I had an 11:11 at 4 o'clock. Maybe I should do 4:44. That's where the angels.
No, you get in the work mode. So.
Yes. Ooh, look what I got. This is a new one. Inner power.
Inner power, ladies and gentlemen.
Power.
Inner power. That's
power and
where the work
blessings.
has to come in.
Right?
Inner power.
What does inner power mean to you?
That would be a good one.
El poder interno.
Eso sería
¿Qué
bueno.
significa eso para ustedes?
Para ustedes.
Pongan en los comentarios. ¿Qué significa el poder interno de uno? ¿No? So blessings. Let's read blessings. And blessings it is.
You're my blessing.
You're my blessing. You are my blessing.
You.
No, you are my blessing.
You are my blessing, okay?
You my blessing, baby. You
are
are my
blessing.
All right. God and the angels are helping you right now. Continue to ask for their help. And then ask, continue to ask for their help and then accept it when it comes. And it always does. Dios y los ángeles te están dando ayuda en este momento. Continúa a preguntarles y a dar y pedir la ayuda. Y cuando llegue la ayuda, acéptenla. Acepten las bendiciones. Acepten las bendiciones. Be open to the blessings, right? Be aware of the blessings more than anything, right? Because a lot of times we're not aware of our blessings.
What
right?
I love is that you said that, and Gustavo Stebner has joined us again. He took a little... Gustavo! What's up, Gustavito?
Gustavo in the house. Welcome back, Gustavo.
Gustavo, welcome back to 1111.
Yes.
Jennifer wins the Big Smile Award. That's right. You know, Jennifer, for a long time when I did not know her, I remember her commercial on Rembrandt. She was the Rembrandt girl, and she would say, "This is my excited smile." And she would smile. And I remember seeing that commercial over and over again. And I didn't even know her then. It was
You're like,
so,
man, that's
that's a smile.
You manifested me, baby, watching me.
What's that song that I dedicated to you?
Huh?
Not suavemente, but esa risa. Oh my God, I gotta put.
Okay, wait. Gratitude is the key to starting the day. Boom.
Absolutely.
That is wise right there, my brother. That's right. Hola, y'all look great.
Yes, the toothpaste. Yeah, Rembrandt, the toothpaste.
Ana María dice, me tengo que reír a la fuerza con vosotros.
¿Por qué a la fuerza? Cuéntame, pero ¿por qué a la fuerza?
Ella quiere decir que aunque no quiera,
se tiene que reír.
Hello.
I love it, guys. As I'm talking to you, I put a bunch of stuff on Facebook, on Marketplace to sell. And it keeps coming on my phone.
How much for this?
How much for this?
We're asking 20, and people are offering 10. I'm like, really, dude? $20? Come on now.
I'm like, take it. Take it.
Oh my God. All right, here we go.
Algo en tu cara, eso. Algo en tu cara me fascina. Algo en tu cara me da vida. Es que es tu sonrisa. Pero es tu sonrisa. Será tu sonrisa. Será tu sonrisa. Algo en tu cara me fascina. Algo en tu cara me da vida. Será tu sonrisa. Será tu sonrisa. I dedicated that song to her because guess what? Ella me da, I call her my batería. In case you ever say, hey, batería. My batería means she is my, how do you say?
Battery.
My battery. When I'm with Jennifer, all of a sudden,
bunny.
Boom, she plugs me and I go,
but what he doesn't know is he's my battery too. So we plug each other in. Es un dicho. Sí, yo sé, mami, es un dicho.
Yo sé, madre.
Le
solamente
traducir muchas veces el español a este.
No, yo estaba fregando, chica.
Okay, all right. Allie is in the house.
Look, Allison Lori Lott.
A new subscriber since yesterday. Woo!
Woo! Hey, listen, every little step is a step in the right direction.
I know who that subscriber is because I was talking to him today. Our friend Matthew Caddy, who hasn't been around because he's been working and busy and he's free in France now. And he subscribed to our YouTube channel. So we're inviting all of you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, True Form Films, and you can also find us 1111 Conversations with Jen and Mal. Vayan y se suscriban en el canal de True Form Films y inviten a todos sus amigos.
And Mr. Gustavo Stebner, by the way, we got a new microphone from a friend of ours. His name is Prince Shaw.
Who is on right now.
Who's on right now, and we thank him. This microphone picks up both sides. Guess what? We are ready for your show, baby. We got both sides being picked up by this microphone that Mr. Prince Shaw gave it to him.
Exactly. All right, so blessings. The angels want you to know, listen up, the angels want you to know that you have extra blessings around you right now. Perhaps you have recently experienced some challenges, or maybe you are currently asking for extra help. Either way, the angels surround you now with more divine love than ever. Additional angels are with you, giving you an added cushion of love and light. Love and light. Sometimes you may feel as if God and the angels have abandoned you. This card seeks to remind you that they are not gone and they cannot leave you ever. It is only our fear that makes us blind and mute to the presence of our angels. Yet, your angels can lift away your fears if you will ask and then let them. You are truly blessed and very, very loved by God and the angels. Me encanta esta tarjeta porque dice, en los momentos que uno se siente solo y en los momentos que uno piensa que Dios lo abandonó, no es cierto, Dios nunca nos abandona. Es el miedo en ese momento, es el que está controlándote. El miedo y todos esos pensamientos oscuros es lo que está en tu awareness, en tu atención. Eso es lo que estás escuchando y viviendo. Entonces, siempre tienes el poder de pedirle ayuda a Dios que sea el primero, que sea esa luz divina y ese amor que siempre te está protegiendo y te está quitando esos miedos.
W that we did, Unleash the Power Within, that was about, 3 weeks ago now?
A month, I would say.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Oh, it'll be a month next month.
One of the things that they talk about, and I'll share this because it's so important to really become aware of when it is that you're feeling down or you're feeling depressed or blue, whatever you call it, because there's just different, either you're depressed or you're blue or you're just down, right?
Right.
That you really take a look at where you are and what is it that you're feeding yourself? What is it that you're telling yourself?
Yes.
And become aware of your thoughts and change it.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, here's a rule. Here's a rule.
The inner power.
He talks about the 90-second rule.
Mm-hmm.
Really take a look at where you are, and then you got 90 seconds to change out of it.
Change the state.
Change your state.
Change the state.
Means, okay, get up, okay, something's happening. You're just not feeling it, okay?
Si se está sintiendo mal, si se está sintiendo flojo, si se está sintiendo triste.
Get up, get up. Go, listen to some music. Go for a walk.
Pongan música.
Move.
Muevan el cuerpo. Let's go. Ready?
Get what? If anything,
yes.
If you're feeling like this, there are so many. This state
makes you feel strong, makes you feel present, makes you feel like a hero. Te hace sentir como una heroína.
Párate así como yo. There we go. Now, one of the things that Tony Robbins talks about in that 90-second rule is that you're making your brain aware of who the voice is, right?
Yes.
Oh, you're like this. Oh, you're down. All of a sudden, oh my God, I'm letting the voices control me.
Yes.
And he says, remind yourself every day, I am the voice. I am the voice.
Yo soy la voz.
And so,
can Mauricio play me in a movie?
Oh, hell yeah. I'll play in a movie. I need to find a hat, though.
Que guapo, he says. I'm ready, too.
I need to find...
standing up. That's right. You got to stand up.
You got to snap out of it. You got to snap out of it. Or, guess what? There are a lot of people that love you who will not want you to feel like that. All you got to do is reach out. Listen, there's got to be one person in your life. Got to be one person that you trust so much that you can tell them what you're feeling, right?
But you know what? Yes.
And just allow them to, because part of it is also getting it out.
Yeah, you want to.
Don't stay with it.
Sí, hay que desahogarse. Y como yo me estoy desahogando, es escribiendo en la mañana. And this morning, I've been journaling.
She writes in the morning to let out all her...
everything. And it's incredible, the stuff that comes out. And today, I was like, wow, it's pretty incredible to know, to like be so aware that as artists, we have so much to give, right? So many emotions, right? And all the good, it's a duality.
The bad, and the ugly.
The light and the dark, right? So I was writing out all my, like, you know, when you wake up, it's like all these thoughts of the past and the present and the future and what this person said and what that person didn't do. And I mean, don't they come up all the time? And it's like, dude, what's up? So I'm like, I am determined to complete my past, right? And just write, vomit.
That it happens in the morning.
Yeah.
Right? We all are aware that we wake up in the morning and all of a sudden, you know what happens? I automatically know, okay, here they are. Okay, go into meditation or get in the shower and get in a different state.
Yes.
Because they talk about how the morning and the night are the most, where the voices are. Yeah.
Why? Because we're tired at night. And because in the morning, we're just coming out of, it just is called, you know, in Landmark, it's called morass. We wake up with a lot of morass, right? So it's a lot of like yucky stuff that doesn't serve you. So writing it out, so the artist way, I learned years ago to just write out everything that, whatever comes out, you know, write out my dreams, write out just whatever is coming out, todo lo que está saliendo. And then all of a sudden, I was like, dang, there's a lot of yucky stuff coming out. And I'm like, okay, I'm done. Now let's write all the amazing things that I'm creating in my life. And just doing that is so powerful because it really teaches me, it just really makes me so aware that as I'm continuing to write the yucky stuff, I'm like, bleh, feeling yucky, right? And then I'm like, okay, I'm done, right? And then I start writing all the amazing things that I want, the things that I'm grateful for, my family, my career, my health, God, my just love, light. And then all of a sudden, my heart is feeling like, woo! And I'm feeling in like the best mood ever. So you really are the hero of your own life. You are the one in control.
You just said it. You just said it. Nobody can give you that except you.
That's it. That's the inner power that we have.
The truth.
That is the inner power that we have.
It took me a long time.
Interno que tenemos nosotros.
Isn't it? Sometimes it takes a long time to figure that out.
Well, but you know, it's okay, right? Because one of the things that I've given up is, why has it taken me so long to stop suffering, right? And it still comes up. That old default of suffering still comes up, but now I'm more aware of it. And I'm going, come over here, little girl. Come over here. And I hug myself. I'm like, everything is fine. I'm with you. You're safe. So that it's our inner child that is still scared for whatever it was that happened, you know, when we were
right, because as children we haven't healed that. We don't know. So our bodies grow.
Yeah.
But what happened to the little kid who was scared at that point or has that fear, if that kid hasn't talked about it or sort of healed it, we carry that with us through the years.
Right.
Right?
So
I mean, I think we all know that.
Embrace it. So right now, I've learned to really hug myself. Everybody hug yourself. Abrácense. Have you said hello to yourself this morning? Have you given yourself a hug and a kiss?
Yeah.
And have you looked at yourself in the mirror and said, you are amazing, you're beautiful, I love you, we got this.
I also love what Tony talks about. Tony,
yes.
He said, you know, people forget, you know, talking about gratefulness is, you have a lot to be grateful. Start with your eyes. Start with your mouth. Start with your ears.
Oh my goodness.
Start with your heart.
A rub.
Start with your, start with your body.
That's right. Jasmine Espada in the house.
¿Dónde está Jasmine Espada? Boricua. Boricua in the house.
We are in the house. Teresita Ávila in the house. ¿Cómo estás, preciosa?
Teresita, ¿qué está diciendo? 11-11 ahí? ¿O qué?
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
It from here looks like 11-11.
The question is, what is inner power to you?
Yes.
What is inner power to you?
Please share.
¿Qué es el poder interno para ti? ¿Cuál es una lección? What is your today's Wisdom Wednesday? So we want to hear your wise, your wisdom. Like
your things that help you get out of that place.
In your life, what has been your biggest takeaway in being wise?
Because it's interesting, right?
Mukesh Kumar!
¿Qué pasó, Mukesh? One of the things is that Jen and I, we have different ways to go about things in the morning, right? Like I automatically wake up and I have my lemon water and my celery juice.
Lenny Webster in the house.
What's up, Mr. London Shire?
Woo, woo.
London Shire. I wake up, I have my juices, my lemon water, and you do the same. But then I go and I lay down for a half hour and I listen to meditation for gratitude, for wealth, for success,
exactly.
for loving thyself. I mean, so it's called wealth, abundance, and health being.
Yes.
And I love listening to it for half an hour, and then either I'll prime with Tony Robbins or I'll prime in the middle of the day.
Exactly. So Pammy is in the house with Raul. In case you noticed my absence, I was in the kitchen trying to be creative with a can of tuna fish, the Galloping Gourmet. Yes. Hey, listen, we love tuna fish in this house.
We do.
Okay?
And
we make the best tuna fish sandwiches.
And we know
that's what it's come to. It was actually fun. Yes. Inner power to me is the ability to open a can of tuna fish.
I love it. I love it.
You opened it.
Hey, just so you know, there are tuna fishes where you just flip it open now. You don't have to do just so you know, in case you don't know.
Oh, it's so funny.
Prince Shah is talking. I had these dreams where I could fly, but only like a penguin with my arms to my side. I would use my palms to fly. It was funny sight. I couldn't fly well and crashed a lot. One day I had the opportunity to tell Stan Lee this story at Comic-Con. Years later, Iron Man flew just like my little flying penguin story.
Boom!
I love it.
I think it's time to make a woman Iron Man. La mujer
ironía.
De hierro.
La mujer ironía de hierro.
Let's do this. It's 12. It's midnight in India.
Wow.
Woo-hoo. We got India. What time is it in London, Glenn?
No, call him London Shire.
Mr. London Shire.
We love having all of you guys with us.
Yes,
truly.
I'm always running to the bathroom every morning when I wake up. No moment to write. Allie, it's so funny because I wake up every morning because I have to go to the bathroom. I gotta go pee. It's like, and then when I just want.
I like how I had to go pee. Yeah, if you go to the bathroom, you're gonna go either do one or two.
Well, okay, yeah, fine, but it's usually I gotta pee. So, and there's sometimes where I don't want to get up because I'm like, oh no, I don't want to get up yet. It's like 6:15, and I gotta get up. The bladder is like, hello, take me to the bathroom.
My bladder is like that through the night. I wake up 3 times like, yo, I gotta go. 3 hours later, yo, I gotta go.
I gotta say that I'm so happy that's not happening to me. I mean, while I was pregnant. It happened to me while I was pregnant,
in general,
of course.
If you get older, men, they gotta go to the bathroom, which is
why
I try not to drink too much water at night because I don't want to be.
It's okay.
All night.
It's okay. As you can tell, we're very excited to be here. I have many times fly in my dreams, and I have walk on the water too. Oh yeah, and the dreams are amazing. I've had those dreams of flying as well, but I also have a recurring dream that I see the world and the universe in bright colors, and it's just so beautiful and peaceful. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. I really, really love
For me,
that dream.
my dreams when I'm flying is figuring out how I'm going to land.
Well, I always
in my
usually
dream.
wake up.
Like I'm
Or
flying,
when
I'm like, oh my
when-
God, how am I going to land?
Right, cuando uno sueña y que se está cayendo, que está volando, es
Se
como
está cagando.
que cayendo, que te va. Ah! I mean, when you're like, when you dream and you think you're falling, that's like the worst. You wake up and you're like, oh, what was that?
Mukesh says, I have many times that he flies in his dreams and that he walks on water too.
I know, baby. I just read that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hello.
That I paid 99 cents. I know about those cans, but that doesn't allow me to the pleasure of using my gorgeous car opener from the 99-cent store.
Right, you got to make use of it, mama.
Okay, vamos a leer un poquito de
determinación.
Okay.
Alrighty, alrighty.
What?
Your charger, my love.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yes. We got Gloria in the house from Miami. Hello.
Glorita la colombiana.
Gloria la colombiana. Gloria la melliza.
Gloria, Gloria.
Da, 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 da.
Gloria.
La, 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 la.
Gloria.
La, 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 la.
Okay, we have just stated ourselves again.
Oh my
Okay.
God. Flying is easy in the dream. The landing always ends with a
Crash to
in
the trees. It's so, I mean, honestly, that's what I always remember.
That's
You know,
funny.
or there's sometimes, I don't know if it happens to you guys, I'm in the middle of meditation and all of a sudden I start falling asleep and my body shakes.
Yes.
Like it feels
oh
like
my God, yes.
I am so relaxed that all of a sudden my body is falling from my body.
I start to twitch.
Oh yeah. I remember one night she fell asleep like this and her hand was on my face. Also she started pushing my face. All right. Here we go. Determination, ladies and gentlemen.
Determinación.
What need is there to heed the words of ignorant people? The human heart is difficult to trust. Be independent and have self-respect. Through the power of strong inner resolve, we can transform ourselves, those around us, and the land in which we live. Saying that is, my belief is that I don't try to change anybody. I will only, I can heal myself and hopefully they'll notice a difference in me and then they want to ask and then I'll say, this is what I do and this is what I'm doing. Because I know one thing is nobody can change anybody. The only person that can change you is you.
That's right.
So
That's right.
that's what I, punto y aparte.
¿Y en español no lo vas a decir?
Que yo estoy diciendo lo que dice aquí el libro de determinación.
¿Qué dice el libro de determinación?
Es que
Mauricio Mendoza.
uno no debe de oír la gente que es ignorante, porque hay mucha gente que sí es ignorante y es como es.
Ajá.
Entonces, yo creo, y lo siento en mi corazón, que la única persona que te puede cambiar eres tú. La única persona que sabe lo mejor que es para ti eres tú. Ajá. Entonces, yo no trato de ir a cambiarle a nadie el punto de vista. Yo me trabajo en lo que estoy haciendo yo y siento que si yo estoy diciendo algo y la otra persona lo ve, van a preguntar, ¿qué estás haciendo?
Ajá.
Algo está diferente.
Claro.
Ahí es cuando yo me abro y les digo, esto fue lo que hice, está trabajando espléndidamente.
Claro. Y esa es la diferencia entre Mauricio y yo. Él no tiene esa necesidad de salvar el mundo, de salvar a la gente, porque él entiende que la gente no se puede salvar si ellos no lo hacen ellos mismos. Pero yo como buena hija agarré ese ¿cómo te digo? Ese don de mi madre, el querer ayudar a todo el mundo y darle la ayuda a todo el mundo sin que me la pidan y querer salvar el mundo entero.
Well,
Ya ahora he entendido que uno tiene que salvarse uno primero, ponerse la máscara y cuando alguien te pida ayuda, pues obvio, sí, ayudas a la persona.
Which is what I love about the shows,
yes,
and why we call it Conversations with Jen and Mal.
Yes, so
we give you our perspective. We give you our experience.
That's right.
Which means it's what is working for us, and hopefully we share it with you.
Exactly.
And it works for you or not, or something that we say will trigger something, or you say something to us, so we go, that's interesting. Right. Which is called Conversations with Jen and Mal.
Woo!
Yeah, baby.
Subscribe to our channel, True Form Films. Our goal is to have 1,000 subscribers by the end of summer. And we forget to say it, so this is like the lingo, right? If you like what you hear, and if you, if anything resonates, share and subscribe to our True Form Films channel or 1111 Conversations with Jen and Mal. We got Maribel in the house.
Maribel, ¿qué pasó, hermana? Maribel. Isn't it funny? That's how the party is.
It's
when everybody comes up, everybody,
ever.
the elevator's open and you come out and everybody goes, Maribel, or Pamela, or Prince, or Mukesh. Ali.
Okay, so Pamela says, let's see, we are definitely related by blood. You two are so silly. A sense of ridiculousness is the greatest gift.
That's why we always say, if you think we're freaks and you jump on and say, these guys are freaks, it's because we are.
I think they let us out of the institution. When we see each other, I'm going to insist that Raul tells you the story about our trip to Target yesterday. Raul is hilarious.
I love it.
I can't wait to hear it.
I love it.
All right, so the question, for those of you that just joined us, what does inner power mean to you? ¿Qué significa el poder interno?
My love, may I share a story?
Yeah. Oh, yes, my love.
Going based on learning to take care of yourself. And I'm going to give you an example. There was a friend in the family. A friend of our family. Her, I won't say her name out of respect, but she spent most of her life taking care of people. In the last 4 years of her life, there were friends of hers, real dear friends of hers, that were dying of cancer. So she took it upon herself to be there and take care of these people through the last 4 years of her life. Okay?
Of their lives.
Of their lives. What happened? They passed away. Right? A year later, after the last person dies, she gets cancer. And she decides not to fight. Because she saw other people dying, she goes, what's the point? So she died. And I always tell my mom, and it's a little sad when I say the story, because the point is that I tell my mom, what if she hadn't spent the last 4 years of her life taking care of these people? She would have had more hope to fight the cancer and more fight to stay alive. But she gave up. And for me, it's always a sad thing, because I know that she was coming from a good place of wanting to rescue and help. But how much did she help herself in the long run?
Right.
So I use that as a story, as an example of why I think that sometimes you want to help, but you end up hurting yourself. So is there other ways to help people than putting yourself in a situation where you continuously are doing the same thing and you're hurting yourself mentally?
Right.
So there's got to be other ways that are healthy to still help people out.
Exactly.
That's what I think.
Yes, absolutely. And the thing is that I have a feeling that I knew her, and she was for
beautiful.
A short time, beautiful lady. And I just feel that you get to choose. You get to choose. And I don't think she was aware that she had the inner power in her
she wasn't.
To save herself. Exactly.
Yeah,
so it's about doing this kind of work. I don't think she was doing this kind of work to really, really, really know what it meant to love yourself and to be mentally tough.
No, because she spent her life
exactly
in a giving mode that it was always about somebody else.
Right.
That I I never saw her take time for
She
her.
didn't rescue herself. Exactly, because she wasn't aware.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
So she wasn't aware. So this right now is
Mira,
about us being aware.
You said rescue herself, and Pammy said she did not rescue herself.
Right. Well, no, yes, I read it.
Oh,
I read it, and it's true. She didn't, and it's sad because we need to rescue ourselves, right? We need to love ourselves first. Nos tenemos que rescatar nosotros mismos primero, amarnos nosotros mismos primero, ponernos la máscara nosotros primero, porque si no se te va la vida ayudando a todo el mundo y no queda nada para ti si tú no te pones primero.
Yeah, it's interesting. Okay? When I first had my first panic attack ages ago, my mom didn't go, ay, pobrecito. My mom didn't go, oh. My mom was like there, like, no, you can do it. You can fight through this, right? Mm-hmm. And then when I had my first anxiety attack with Jennifer years ago, she did the same. She was like my mom. They don't fall into this, let me help you feel like a victim.
Oh, yeah, no, you got this. You got this.
It's
We're
like,
strong.
You got this. You can get through this. And they push you out of it.
Exactly.
So that's also a healing thing, is you can't go, oh.
Well, because you can't believe what, if it doesn't serve you and if it doesn't empower you, it's not you. Understand that. We are meant to be joyful. We are meant to be happy. We are meant to be strong, and we are meant to find solutions. We didn't come to this world to be sad. We didn't come to this world to be victims. We came to this world to make a difference, to live your purpose, to live your life, to live your best life, to live your best self. So if you're not in your best state, that is not you. That is just you believing some disempowering story that somehow got inside of your mind and has you and captured you. Like,
it's interesting.
Hostage.
I'm going to show this personal story.
Break free.
This story about Jennifer and I. When Juliana was pregnant.
Juliana?
When Jennifer was.
We got to do our meditation. Okay.
When you just interrupted my flow.
I did not interrupt your flow. I reminded you.
So just going with the story that when Jennifer was pregnant, we had a dear friend of us very sick from cancer, and I asked her because Jennifer was, she was there with her and she was taking care of her and she was helping with the GoFundMe and she was just really active, and I started getting really worried because of my experiences around cancer. And I asked her to please please take a step back. I know there's other ways you can help. I don't want you to hurt yourself. I don't want you to hurt the baby. And it was the hardest thing for her to do was to take a step back because I didn't want this to affect her on a personal level or the baby. And she did. And she found other ways to help. But I remember that was a really difficult decision for you.
Well, of course, because again, you don't have that ingrained in you that you want to, save the world. I grew up seeing that and I took it on, but now I'm understanding that I do need to love myself first, and understanding that if I'm doing something awesome for myself, I don't need to share it with everybody. Although I love to share it. Right, because if I cook, I want everybody to try my cooking. Like, look, it's so yummy. Have it,
But you can't go here. Have it.
I can't make you, right? So I understand that now, and I am at peace with it now. And yes, absolutely, it was difficult. It was because for me, I'm very I honor my relationships, and I'm very loyal.
She does. She's very loyal.
So to a fault. And then I have in the past suffered too much because it's not reciprocated at the same kind of energy or level. And I've learned also to be grateful for whatever it is that person is capable of doing. You are going to give extra. That is you. And that is, you don't need to expect other people to be like you. And so that's also been a huge, learning curve for me and awareness gift. And, my husband has taught me because it's been in our relationship that, I've expected him to be extra like me. And he's amazing, but he's not me. So we were learning to love each other the way the other person needs. So now he understands that I need to be touched. I need to be touched. That is my way of feeling love, right? What's that book? The 5 languages.
Yeah, everybody has different.
Everybody has love languages, right?
Ooh, so I love this. What you're saying.
The love languages. So it's understanding what the other person needs, and then if you really want the relationship to work and feel connected, then you do need to step out of yourself and go, okay, well, I'm asked, he needs to be left alone and he needs his nap. So I've learned to step back and go, okay, that's what he needs to be happy, right? And now I understand what I need, and so he understands. Like we're in that dance in the conversation. We went into a rabbit hole here, but the point is,
rabbit hole.
The point is that your inner peace is you. Mm-hmm. Not anything outside, not anyone outside of you.
Beautiful.
You. That is, el poder interno solamente te lo puedes dar tú, solamente puedes generarlo tú.
I love it.
No te lo puede dar cualquier otra persona porque entonces no es poderoso, no es real porque se va. Si la otra persona no hizo lo que tú quisiste, pues entonces tu poder interno se te va porque no está viniendo de adentro. So it's all that. We got some really yummy comments.
Pam says she did not rescue herself. So sad. Mao, your mom gave you a great gift. If you're constantly being rescued, you're constantly being rescued, where is it?
It robs you of the opportunity to figure out how to rescue yourself. Yes.
Absolutely. It's a trap if you expect people to show up for you in the same way to show up for them.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
Which goes with expectations,
Big
right?
Big lesson for me. Now I'm very wise.
If you do and do and do, and you expect the same thing and you don't get it, guess what? You're robbing yourself.
Yes, we
from
need
happiness.
to do what we do without expectation.
Absolutely.
Yep, absolutely.
Because if you would start expecting that you're robbing yourself of happiness because you're constantly going to go, well, why
uno
not I
espera lo mismo de la otra persona, uno se está haciendo el daño, porque uno tiene que ser quien es y dar lo que va a dar sin esperar nada a cambio, y cuidarse uno, amarse uno y ser agradecido por lo que la otra persona puede dar, ¿no? Pero tener esa conversación y esa comunicación de entenderse el uno al otro, qué es lo que él necesita, qué es lo que yo necesito, y ahí, definitely give that what we need from each other, the way we need to be loved, but be in an awareness of it and be in a place of like, you know what, I'm loving myself, I'm good, you want a glass of water, I have no problem to get up and go get a glass of water. We're both sitting here and you're asking me to go get it for you. It's okay, and back and forth. So it's going out of your way for the ones you love, right? So let's see. Flying is easy in the dreams. Okay. And I have wrote one of my scripts in dreams. In daytimes, I have types. I am able to do work in my dreams too. And I told you before, I came on this planet only for writing. I love it. Yes. And you're connecting to your dreams. You're connecting to your writing. I love that, Mukesh. And in the mornings, I started to write, and for the last 2 weeks, I've been doing it again. And it's really, really empowering, and it's really healing as well. Have you heard while Elisa Milano was struggling with COVID, she had to be tested several times, several different ways, because she knew there was something wrong with her and kept being tested negative.
Interesting.
No, I haven't heard.
Wow.
I haven't heard. I have an adventure princess channel in creation on YouTube, Hike Hunters. I created characters for you both based on your real life skills. The twist, our explorers have powers, especially EFX. Jennifer can teleport. Mal, you are a merman. Merman. That's funny. Hike Hunters. Experience everything.
Love
All right, check
Love
that
it.
out. That is in YouTube. Hike Hunters. Ali says, Daisakuri Keita, whose quotes are in Determination book, says, if you don't have a mission to be born in this lifetime, you would have not been born. Exactly. It's all about finding our mission, finding our purpose, and living that purpose, and living on purpose, and living in intention, right? And not in your stories and in the stories that happen and how we interpret things, right? But really just going within and saying, okay, what is this for me? What is this? Making the story mean something empowering. Why? Because you have the power. It's not what happened, it's what you make it mean, right? So why don't you make it mean something empowering? Why don't you say, what's great about this? Tony Robbins says, when there's stuff happening, good, bad, or whatever, just say, what's great about this? So that you can interpret what the lesson is and what is great about it and what is it that you need to learn from it. And then you don't fall into the victimhood, into the victim mode.
I love
right?
it. I love it.
Yeah. Actually, the quote is, if you did not. No, I got that, Ali. As creators and filmmakers, a collaboration on YouTube will only make both of our channels grow. Absolutely. Forget to stick out the tongue.
Pamela says, I wish I could see Allison's tests. If you go on YouTube,
Pamela,
subscribe on YouTube, you will see them.
Yes, because she's on YouTube. So subscribe to our YouTube channel, True Form Films, or 1111
and you'll see them. You'll see them come through.
And you can definitely see us and comment there as well.
Is this Matthew Caddy?
Let me see.
Matt C?
No. Hello. Hi, Matt. Hello.
Hey, Matt, how are you?
Oh, it is Matt.
Yeah.
Matt. Is that
C.
you? Woo, woo.
What's up,
Yay.
Matt Caddy? Matthew.
Yes, meditation is the only way to connect to ourselves. Yes, meditation is so powerful.
I so believe in it now. I didn't years ago. I was like, yeah. I was also always afraid. I had this misconception about hypnotherapy.
Yes.
And it's such baloney. The language that we have a lot around hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy is fantastic.
It's wonderful because you get to commune with yourself.
Yeah.
You know, you really need to, the more you do it, the closer to yourself you are, the more yourself
There's such healing. There's such healing that goes with, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right. So let's do our 16 seconds of forgiveness, 16 seconds of gratitude, and 16 seconds of celebration. You got here right at the right time, Matt. So that's what's up. We are starting when I ring the bell. Oh, Glenn says, can you guys sit closer to the screen? Oh, let's see.
Is that better?
There we go. Maybe. All right. Yes. Can you? Of course, we can sit closer to the screen.
Oh, my phone died.
All right.
I saw my phone like go kaput.
Yes, I told you that the battery was going low.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my. Okay, here we go. Take a deep breath. 16 segundos de perdón. Go in your heart. 16 seconds of forgiveness. Perpetual forgiveness equals unconditional love. El perdón perpetuo es conexión con el amor incondicional. Go in your heart, and whatever grudge, whatever that little bugger that comes up all the time, and that person or that thing or that memory that comes up that your brain seems to just remind you, do something about this. Forgive them. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Take a deep breath. Breathe into that forgiveness. Give yourself the gift of forgiveness. Dale el perdón. Perdona. Eso te sana. Now, with that space that just opened up in your heart, fill it up with gratitude. What are you grateful for? Ahora, llena tu corazón de gratitud. El espacio que acabas de abrir, llénalo de gratitud y amor. Fill your heart with love and gratitude. Love and gratitude. What are you grateful for? Who are you grateful for? See them. Call them today and tell them. Send them a text. Send them a message. ¿Por quién están agradecidos? Mándenle el mensaje. Sientan esa gratitud. Respiren profundo. Breathe deep and release. Woo. And now we get to celebrate. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrar. Celebrate the small wins, the big wins, the medium wins. Don't wait to get to that goal. Don't wait to get to that dream come true for you to be joyful and for you to celebrate and give yourself love and a pat on your back. You rock. You're awesome. You're perfect just the way you are. And celebrate. Visualizing that dream, visualizing that goal that you want. How are you going to feel? Feel the joy, feel the happiness, feel the giddiness. Feel the chills that you get. Sientan todo ese poder, sientan la celebración, esa alegría cuando el sueño se te haga realidad, ya se te hizo realidad en tu mente, en tu corazón. Siente esa alegría, ese amor, esa celebración. Take a deep breath. And release it. Yes, now get up again. Ahora párense a celebrar. Abracen a con quien estén. Oh, hug whoever you're with. Oh, hug yourself. Hug yourself. Oh, quiéranse.
Give yourself
yes.
a little massage of love.
Woo, yes.
A little massage of love.
See, we did it. Woo!
Yeah, baby.
Check it. Do the attitude.
Check.
Así es. Celebrar. Celebrate time. Come on now. That's right.
Let's go.
I sound like Anthony Hopkins in Silence of the Lambs. Closer,
Clarice.
Closer. I love it. Oh,
right.
How do you feel?
I'm going to read this real quick. Conversations with others. The second types of conversations we have are conversations with other people. This includes verbal and nonverbal communications, written letters, and emails. Basically, this is any form in which you communicate with others. Nonverbal communication includes body language and facial expressions. begin to really listen to the conversations you have with other people and be prepared to be surprised. People frequently talk about really taking into account what they are saying. People go on automatic pilot in conversations with other people and speak in terms of their limiting beliefs.
Absolutely.
Well, nobody in my family went to college, so I knew I wouldn't go. It is going, what? It is going to be another, is it, what?
It is going by another
Scorching
today.
Oh, it's going to be another, this is not.
Oh, it's going to be another scorcher today. Meaning like it's going to be another hot day. We've got some comments here.
I would like to do that, but I am way too shy. Wash the car when it always rains. When people talk in such carelessness manner, the limiting beliefs have a funny way of coming true. People often say these negative statements as a joke or flippantly, but there's a powerful underlying idea of work there. These are thoughts that must be brought into the light of awareness and thrown out to make way for a more positive belief.
Exactly.
So it goes on.
It's the limiting beliefs, right? It's those stories that we hear, right? It's those voices that we hear that it's not us. It's that wounded child, inner child that is like, do something. Still, you haven't done anything. So it's about forgiveness. It's about loving yourself. It's about really giving yourself the best nutrition. You're asking, whatever you had for breakfast, I want some, Glenn.
We had,
celery juice. We start with water and lemon, celery juice. And today, actually,
and we wait for about an hour before we put any food like egg or.
Yeah, I do intermittent fasting, and I actually, the first thing I'll have is fruit with either coconut yogurt or cashew yogurt, which I recently discovered, and it is so yummy. Tons of water, and and this kind of just communion with yourself, loving yourself, and writing out.
Meditation
you're a writer,
in the morning.
so you know how that is. And what time is it over there? I know that it's really, really it's like 9 hours ahead, right? Pammy says, we hugged and swapped spits. Frank Mora in the house. Te agradezco, Señor Dios, por mis amigos.
Gracias, Frank.
So with this, well, you guys, we just love you. We appreciate you. And we really, 11/11 for us has become a time of community, a time of raising each other's vibration and really supporting one another throughout this time in history and beyond, and we just love that ripple effect that we're connecting with so many of you from all over the world. This has been a true blessing of
eye-opening.
And super eye-opening. It's what a silver lining to be able to connect with so many people around the world, truly connect on a spiritual, deep level. And so this is 11/11 Conversations with Jen and Mal, the best spiritual party ever. And we believe having fun and we believe being true is the way to have a really fulfilling life. And
we're very present also that energy and having a good time and laughing is also good medication. We want to also, as we give you words of encouragement and wisdom, we also want to make sure that we're also entertaining, because we also know that entertainment is a way to learn.
Yes, exactly. And you, if you're not having fun, then it's like, And if you're not having fun at what you're doing in your life, then go within and ask yourself, what else is out there for me? What else is possible? Because again, we didn't come to this world to suffer. We came to this world to be our better versions of ourselves, and to really explore and experience joy. Yes, suffer what there is to suffer in our Buddhist practice. Suffer what there is to suffer, but be happy and enjoy what there is to enjoy.
But also
and balance it out.
Have a very strong why.
Yes.
Because that's also a motivation factor.
Yes.
As to why is it that I want to do this, or why is it that I need to grow. Have a very strong why, because that'll also motivate you.
Exactly.
To get out of the garbage, to get out of the box and build a bigger.
The bigger boxes that we're building
together. What is it called? Building bigger, better boxes. You don't want to be that. Boxes. You don't want to be the computer, right? You know that little swirly thing that goes around when the computer's not moving? Mm-hmm. That's what happens with people. Sometimes we get stuck in there. We want to be able to update the computer, break through, and all of a sudden, boom!
Exactly, yes. So 4:15 to 5:15 a.m. is perfect time for meditation. Yes, it is. It truly, truly is. And actually, I used to do it at like 3 in the morning, like when in my 30s, when I was really practicing Hinduism.
Wait a minute, you're not in your 30s?
Yes. I know I still look.
You lied to me.
I look like I'm in my 30s. I'm 30, what is it, 31 forever? Instead of forever? No, forever 21. No, forever 31.
There we go.
Yes, I've already healed my inner child. I love it, Allie. I know that you've done so much work, and through your through our Buddhist practice, it's just a lot of healing, and it doesn't stop. One of the biggest, and then we'll go, because I just love how we just keep going. We can be here all day. For me, as I'm writing, I'm going, oh wow. I've always journaled since I was like 15, 14 years old. I still have my 16-year-old journal, the one that I took when I went to Venezuela for the first time. But I always had this misconception that one day I'm not going to suffer anymore and all my problems are going to go away. And I've done so much in inner work and spiritual work that I'm good. That is a fallacy. That I realize, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is a constant, right? If you don't want to suffer or feel pain, then that means you don't want to be alive. And today that came out in my journal, and I'm like, the only way not to suffer and the only way not to feel anything is if you die, if you are no longer on this planet. So, Jennifer, enjoy everything, because that's what life is. It's a big mishmash of everything. And you get to say, and you get to choose, where are you going to live? In the gratitude and the love and the joy and the compassion and the collaboration, or in the scared little girl, that disempowering stories that right now I'm like, I didn't even want to say, because they're not my stories anymore. I'm constantly going, I love you, thank you, but that's not who I am anymore. But it's awesome to have that power and that awareness, but we got to practice it until we leave our bodies. It's never gonna, if you stop it, it's like if you stop going to the gym or stop working out, you're going to get out of shape. It's the same thing spiritually.
It applies to everything in life, right? It's about, if you go to work and you work for a company, and if you stop working, you're going to get fired.
Yeah.
Like you said, if you don't stop going to the gym, well, you're going to get
heavy. So your spiritual practice is that important. Your spiritual practice is like drinking water every day. It's like taking a shower every day. It's an ongoing thing. It's a must. Suffering is a fact of life. Pammy says, yes, exactly.
Juliana is so blessed to have you too. We are blessed to have her.
Yes, I always thank her for choosing me.
I always call her.
Choosing us as
I wake up in the morning, I go, where's my gift? I always say, where is my gift? And she comes and gives me a hug, because she is a blessing. She is a blessing. She truly is a blessing.
So whatever you had for breakfast, I've already healed my inner child. Cashew yogurt, interesting. Look for it. Cashew yogurt is yummy. I love it. Coconut juice is very good. Yes, it is. Oh, it's 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m.
Oh, it's not that late over there.
Okay. And I'm upgrading your mic to something more appealing for the show. When is good day to come by? You will also need to create your Anchor FM account. Absolutely.
You let us know when you can come by.
I think this weekend would be great.
Yeah.
I started the day with a full roasted suckling pig with mashed potatoes, peas, and honey glazed carrots, and 2 Yorkshire puddings covered in the lashings of thick caramelized onion gravy and a piping hot cup of English tea.
You know?
I love it. Whatever works.
It sounds delicious.
I love the caramelized. Oh my God, I just got hungry.
I know.
Caramelized onions.
Ooh, that sounds fantastic.
Listen, send us the recipe.
Listen, Glenn, we're right now we're very aware of what we're putting into our bodies and stuff, but it doesn't mean we don't cheat. We give ourselves a cheating day. Usually it will be Friday or Saturday to give ourselves, because moderation is key also.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's always been moderation. I cannot not have something.
Well, of course, exactly. Yeah. Climbing out is our responsibility, says Pammy. And Mukesh says suffering is the importance for the creation. Absolutely. You know, it's in the suffering and it's in our challenges and it's in our lessons that we grow. Because when we're, you know, chilling and happy and joyful, you know, everybody, that's
also good too.
That's where we
But there's no growth there.
There is growth actually, because I feel that there is growth because we're
because you're elevating vibration.
Yes, we're elevating the vibration, because that's
Forgive me, my love. I was completely and absolutely wrong.
I forgive you. Está todo bien. But it is in the hard work, right? In the suffering that goes, okay, this is a good, how am I going to learn? How am I going to overcome this? Okay, let's go. What's great about this? And then go to that, right? Like, how quick can you transform that issue into a celebration? How quick? That's the challenge. Okay, don't stay in it. Don't stay in the dark.
Matthew says, I had
always go
the
out.
best beef ever in the world yesterday. Sorry for the vegetarian.
That's awesome. On Saturday, you name the time. I'll be there. Okay, we'll definitely send you the message. So definitely, it is. It's a journey, you guys, and we love this journey that we're on with you. And thank you for joining us. And again, share our channel, True Form Films, and go to YouTube and subscribe. 1111 Conversations with Jen and Mal. Today was Wisdom Wednesday. And ask yourself, what is your inner power? Are you connected to your inner power?
I love it, mi amor. Well,
thank you, baby.
We will see you mañana, Theatrical Thursday.
Yes, we will see you tomorrow.
You have just spent some time with Jen and Mao. We love you.
We appreciate you. And we are here for each other. Yes, the best spiritual party ever.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Hasta mañana.
Let's say, boom, man. We are